founder of SV News Network here. This is news report number 25, and it's breaking news. Again, another breaking news announcement. Trevor Milton, founder of Nikola Corp, one-time executive chairman of the electric startup truck company, was indicted Thursday on securities fraud charges for allegedly lying to investors about his business, making commercial trucks powering by alternative fuel. Mr. Milton, who resigned from the company last September, faces 2 counts of securities fraud and 1 count of wire fraud, according to an indictment made public Thursday. Quote, in order to drive investors' demand for Nikola stock, Milton lied about nearly every aspect of his business, Manhattan U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss said at a news conference Thursday. The Securities and Exchange Commission also filed a civil complaint Thursday against Mr. Milton. Mr. Milton pleaded not guilty to the charges in federal court in Manhattan on Thursday and was released on a $100 million bond. A spokesperson for his lawyer said Mr. Milton was innocent. Quote, Mr. Milton had been wrongfully accused following a faulty and incomplete investigation in which the government ignored critical evidence and failed to interview important witnesses, the spokesperson said. The federal charges represent another blow for Nikola, which was once worth more than Ford Motor Corporation, but has struggled since questions about its technology and products surfaced last year. Mr. Milton had attracted support from some high-profile names, including former General Motors Corporation executive Steve Gursky and activist investor Jeffrey Ubben. Briefly struck a deal with General Motors that was later scrapped. Nikola was in charge. The company said that Mr. Milton hasn't been involved in its operations or communications since his resignation. Nikola has cooperated with the government throughout the course of its inquiry, company statement said. Quote, we remain delivering Nikola Tree battery electric vehicles later this year from the company's manufacturing facilities. Nikola's stock was down roughly 8% in morning trading. The federal charges are the latest of most extreme example of the challenges other transportation startups have confronted in recent months, following well-received debuts on Wall Street that initially sent their stock soaring. Electric truck upstart Lordstown Motor Corp, which listed last fall through SPAC merger deal, has also drawn the scrutiny of federal investigators. Earlier this month, it confirmed that Justice Department is probing its business, investigating matters related to its reverse merger deal and pre-orders for its forthcoming pickup truck, the Endurance. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is also investigating Lordstown, the company has disclosed. Mr. Milton's false statement include those about Nokia's one and semi-truck prototype, the indictment said. To create one video detailed the indictment, Mr. Milton directed a Nikola employee to use footage of Nikola 1, which wasn't safe and had no batteries, rolling down a hill, prosecutors said. In the video, which appeared on social media, the truck appears to be driving without an incline, according to an indictment. Mr. Milton also misled investors about an electric and hydrogen-powered pickup truck known as the Badger, the indictment said. The Nikola founder also lied about reservations for future delivery of the semi-trucks, saying that they were binding orders and represented billions in revenue, according to the indictment. Prosecutor said that in reality, most of the orders could be cancelled at any time. In September, Nikola was rocked by claims raised in a report by New York-based short seller Hindenburg Research. The report accused Nikola and Mr. Milton of making deceitful statements and exaggerating the progress on some of its key technology, including on hydrogen-powered semi-trucks. Nikola's share price slid after a report, prosecutors said. Some individual investors lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in the company. So, Nikola is a very, very, very it's huge company making a big difference in the world. But its founder, not so much. He's lying. He's under fraud accusations. He says he pleads innocent, but that can't necessarily be true to the Justice Department. And I'll keep you updated more on this issue if anything big escalates. It's news report number 25. I'll let you know when 26 comes out. And thank you for watching.